Hello and welcome back to Aberdonian. We are playing Mass Effect 2 episode 3. We're going to get some stuff done. Hello.
I'm Kelly Chambers.
Hello.
I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
Yes.
I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Pleasure's
Glad to
mine.
have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay. Sorry, I'm eating food at the same
Okay,
time.
Kelly.
I just made myself
Anything else?
some gnocchi.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I love gnocchi.
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
Do going on
I'll
my
keep you
chambers.
notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
And turn
If
on my
any of the
finance
crew
on
has
here.
important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Is that
Isn't that
all?
the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You're a counselor.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
She's a psychologist.
I look for warning signs.
She doesn't have one of those sofa bed things.
It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I like ask these over the time that I play. So, you know.
I better
Save
go.
some for
Okay.
another time.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Let's go and talk to Joker. Let's have a chat with Joker. This is going to be like a chatting before we do the missions and stuff. So we're just going to be like talking and like going to Omega, like doing that
Can you
stuff.
believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And
Yep.
there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about.
Don't
It's like shit
worry, don't worry,
It's not the
Joker.
same, Joker.
It gets better.
There's
She gets a
nothing here that was
body
even part of the
later,
real
much
Normandy.
later.
There's us.
In fact,
I
so
have to take
later
what I
that
can
you
get. The last 2
Probably
years
forget that I
suck.
said that.
You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I died.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
Let's talk to Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Well,
Uh-huh.
the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I love
I
Joker.
operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an
Cool.
enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Monitoring, basically the elusive man is monitoring us. Additional functions.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Oh,
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
So about
I want to
Cerberus.
know more about
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What a nominee?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced
I have a
force?
block that prevents me from
I
answering
think pretty
that
much. I think
question.
all of these, except that
What
one,
do you
give a
mean?
block.
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you
Yeah.
out, Shepard.
So basically, she just has a load of blocks on everything else. So we have to wait for her to not have her blocks. Examine. Let's see what we get. Yes. Yes. Okay. Should we go down to somewhere around there? Nah. Let's go talk to Jacob. Let's talk to Jacob because we're talking in this episode. So, I'll also maybe do the beginning of the first mission.
Commander,
The mission.
there hasn't been
that
time to really settle in and
happens.
take stock. I want to say that working with you, it's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky
You may change the
assignment.
tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
Okay.
That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
What a
But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
See, I always
look forward
trust
to working
Jacob.
with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise,
Just like
Commander.
from the beginning when you
Let me
meet
know if you
him, I
need
just
anything.
trust him. Like that's good character. You can express that in the way the person talks. What they say. Yeah, good.
Commander, you
always
received a
got
new
good.
message at your private tunnel.
Ooh, messages! Unread messages! Arc projector. Yes, Cerberus assault armor. They're like special things. Normandy crash site. I may not do that because that's part of it. Survey ship, Project Firewalker. I'm not gonna. Maybe I will do Project Firewalker on the off. Zaeed Masani. Now Zaeed is fucking epic. He's cool as hell. And we'll talk to him at some point. Mess around soon, and they want to go and see him at the Citadel. So we've got a load of stuff to do now. Recruit Archangel, recruit Professor, recruit the Convict, recruit the Krogan. That's DLC. Citadel. Go and talk to Anderson. Should we go and talk to Anderson? Let's go and talk to Anderson. And then we'll go and do Omega. So get a load of fuel, get a load of probes. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to do some probing. I'll probably do a whole load of probing off camera unless I find, say, so maybe a few episodes will start with me discovering like a mission, because you can find missions on planets by probing them, but I'll mostly be probing them for minerals and resources. Obviously you don't want to see me do that too much. I might show you some Easter eggs. Yeah, I'll do that. I know a good little Easter egg that you can do by probing. Probing, by the way, is not shoving a temperature gauge up someone's arse. I'm talking about shoving probes on a planet. Just in case you got little yeah. Okay, I'll shut up. Oh, by the way, I'm putting together a list of my top 10 DLC / expansions of all time. Most of them, as I just look at this list, pretty much all of them are from this decade, which kind of makes me slightly sad, slightly depressed, because like I guess it's just because there wasn't really much in the last decade that happened. Let's give you some of this. I just want that boost that Sindri. Okay. Yeah, no, because there just have not been, because maybe the internet wasn't set up. I mean, yeah, it's the previous or whatever generation of gaming it is. The last two, the next gen and current gen, or whatever it is now. Whatever, those gens, they're the ones that had internet. So say like, I mean, my PlayStation 2's got internet, but it's not.
I'm sorry.
If that makes
Can I
sense.
help you, ma'am?
Okay. Security seems heavy.
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol.
Yeah.
A few minor
What about the
changes were made
Reapers?
to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Yeah.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert. Be safe.
If you haven't seen a
Thanks
Geth,
for your time.
they're
Next.
going to stand out. Well, I'm
Obviously,
carrying a load of
security has
guns, but
tightened
nobody
since you were
cares about
last
that.
here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
Hey, look.
We need to get that cleared up for you. Why don't you talk to my captain? He's just behind the
Mostly
scanners
dead.
on the right.
You don't
Captain
have to-
Bailey. Oh shit,
Yes.
not the dude.
I see the problem already,
He's
Commander
also
Shepard.
the,
My console says you're dead.
it's played by, fuck, I can't remember his name. He's also in Battlestar Galactica. He plays the, XO. Executive Officer.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Can you fix it?
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the citadel itself, and probably a stop by the treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman.
Yeah.
So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
That'd be great.
Ah,
Done.
great.
You're good to go.
Thanks, Bailey.
You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost Spectres is still kicking.
I will.
He also
Having
plays,
access to the council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
he also
Yeah.
voices the Doctor
The
at the
Council
beginning
can
of,
get anything.
Fallout New Vegas.
Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me.
Okay.
It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, seeing your kids every 6 months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place, put down roots.
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. Hell of a lot different than life back on Earth.
Yeah, apart from all the
I miss the
aliens
food
and
mostly.
stuff.
You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You ever get back there?
Oh, I really fancy some
Earth,
salmon,
every
actually.
couple of years, less and less all the time.
Fuck.
But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm going to retire to.
Foothills.
Not that I'm retiring anytime.
Okay, I'm just
You need
basically
anything else?
blabbling about whatever the fuck he says. Sorry, I'm not talking to you, Athena. Actually, I am.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you.
Yep,
This is the Zakera Ward Transportation
yep,
Hub.
shut up.
Public-
Log off. I just
Thank
want to
you
do that
for
to show you the
using
little
that.
unique dialogue. Basically, the rest of it is just like, over here, there's some shops. Over here, there's some
I
cars.
hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
Yes. Buy it. Buy it. Done.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education?
Yes.
It's one thing to know
I want to become a space monkey.
But do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures?
I have a grenade launcher. That's good enough for me. Go to the Presidium. In Mass Effect 2, you only go to the wards in the Citadel, and in terms of planets, you pretty much only go to the Terminus systems. Whereas in Mass Effect 1, you basically stayed out at the Terminus systems, and most of your stuff was in like the Presidium and such. And
This
then Mass
meeting
Effect
would
3,
be more
it's
productive
both.
if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander.
Hey,
We
Anderson.
were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
Yep.
We've heard many
to be
rumors
back.
surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
I saved
We
your
called this
fucking
meeting so you
asses
could
at
explain
the
your
cost of
actions,
3,000
Shepard. We
people
owe you
or
that
something
much.
stupid.
After all, you
better
saved
be
our lives in the
yeah.
battle against Saren and his Geth.
The collectors are abducting human
The
colonies.
Terminus systems are beyond our
Sorry, I skipped
jurisdiction.
that.
Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Oh, yes, the
Ah, yes,
Reapers. I hate it when they do that.
The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Idiots.
Shepard, No one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves
great.
just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them
I
by
killed
I kept
Saren,
Saren from conquering the
so
Citadel.
his
sacrificed human lives to
manipulation
save
didn't
this
quite
council.
work, did it?
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
Why do I need reinstatement? I'm still technically a Spectre. Oh shit, there was actually an option for that? Fuck, I wish I pressed that.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Yes, it is.
Good luck with
They
your
have lots of
investigation,
guns,
Shepard. We
and
hope
lots
for a
of
quick
thingy
resolution
doodahs.
and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Cerberus. Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's
Hey
offer
Jacob,
is just
just walking out of that wall. Not good.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Hey, Udina.
We need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing?
Udina's eyes are having a small fit.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
I just want to see his eyes
What?
again.
Consular.
No, I want to see
Do
come
the
on,
words
show his face in
political
place.
shitstorm mean anything to you?
Oh, they're
The
not getting
Council
funny anymore.
reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that... But
Good.
you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Consular.
I'm sorry.
Udina. Why don't you go
I'm
to your
so
office
sorry.
and think about that for a while?
Of course, Consular. Good day to both of you.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough.
Yup. Yup.
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How've the last couple years treated you?
Dum dum dum.
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall.
Well, that's probably a correct
Knowing
analogy
the
for
truth about Sovereign
talking
is
to the
brutal.
council.
It's nightmare stuff.
They never fucking
I can't
listen to
blame
you,
others for
even
not
when
wanting
it's
to
staring
do
them
that.
in the fucking face.
But I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy.
No, you're not. You stay on
Much as I
fucking
complain,
Earth
I've
and
got an important
blow
job
up
to do
Reapers
here.
later.
The front line. That's got to be yours.
How are you too fucking
I
old?
better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise.
Good.
Council members aboard, thank you.
What do I have to do? No. Journal. Stop the characters, do that shit, do that shit. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to Omega now. Oh no, I'm gonna go and do some stuff. Okay. I don't know if actually letting those cutscenes run reduces load time at all. Like it's actually loading while it plays the cutscene. I don't know. So, because I can skip them. yeah, when you're like docking with something. Do 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 do. Let's go to the galaxy map. Woo! Splodow. Is that Sol? Ah, yeah, local cluster. That's Sol. That's our solar system. So here's a least rig for you. You go to Uranus, or Uranus. Start scanning. Find something. Let's find something. Oh, it's a depleted. Doesn't matter that much.
Really, Commander? In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons and submachine guns and assault rifles.
So ED says, "Really, Commander?" I'm good. When you probe Uranus. Okay, yeah, that's yeah, let's go and go to Omega and recruit the mercenary. Not Archangel, not the Professor, the mercenary. He's the easiest recruitment. He's actually DLC, which is why he's easy recruitment. And doesn't have a mission tied to him actually being recruited, but does have a loyalty mission and unique grenades and thingies. I do hope you can't hear me actually eating. I'm trying to be very quiet, but it might just be really loud. We'll take Miri and Jacob. Miranda and Jacob. Excellent. Okay, hey there, Solarian dude.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems.
But I've got a stealth ship.
Aria wants to know what brings a dense specter to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Afterlife.
Piss off.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay, let's go to Zaeed.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
I love that. Zaeed's best. He's so badass.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaeed. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Yeah, we can do that.
Make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Oh.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Yeah, Zaeed. I really do like Zaeed. He's cool. Unfortunately, I think the voice actor died, which is really, really fucking sad.
What a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Go on in.
Why can I talk to you?
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now.
For what?
See you
For
around.
walking past and talking to you because you stood up and had a big glowy blue thing around your face. Great. So, this is a nightclub on Omega. What? What? Hey, Matt Crew. Hey, what's going on? What's doing? Ooh. I'm gonna have to save here because several times before when I've talked to Aria, straight afterwards it's just crashed, and yeah, we don't want that. So I've saved. So cool.
Stand still.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
I'm still covered in
You run
guns.
Omega?
Does anyone notice that? I have a grenade launcher. So just like
I am Omega.
Aria T'loak.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me.
Oh, she's doing that creepy Asari smile.
Queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Yep. And what rule is that, Aria?
Don't fuck with Aria.
Okay.
I like
Simples.
it. Easy to
Simples.
remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Okay. So,
what can I do for you?
looking for Archangel.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega.
No, there
Everything
isn't.
he does.
So he's just killing everything.
It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players.
And apparently
Unless
the
they're at
whole
war,
bloody
you'll never
terminus
see them
system.
together. But one
Almost
thing they have more than
quite a large
is Archangel.
number of people that we fight. Apart from that, it doesn't matter. Gracias.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help them.
Let's
I'm looking for Morden
talk to
Solus.
Morden.
Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
I like Morden too. He's cool. Hang on, I'm just fiddling with shit. Right,
How do
let's
I
cheer.
get to him? If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Well, ta-ta, thanks for the info.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Right, so next episode, I'm gonna go and talk to the merc recruiter, go in there, go to Archangel, do our shit. I was gonna dance, I can't dance. So might as well overwrite that save. Oh, just make a new save. So, I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.